I'm Chad Landers. Today's question comes from Jerry in Toronto, Canada. He asks, I work really long hours and have to travel a lot for my job. I've heard a bunch about high-intensity training and that it's not only good for you, but saves time. Is this something I can do, especially when I have to stay in a hotel for a couple of days at a time? And how do I start it? Thanks for the insight. Well, thanks for the question, Jerry. Today's busy professional has less time than ever to devote to exercise, so it makes sense to try to look for ways to make our workout time as effective as possible. And while I'm not a big fan of what's become known as high-intensity training, I'm a huge fan of training at high intensities. Confused? Well, I'll go into greater detail in the written article, but I do want to give you a brief summary of what I'm talking about. High-intensity training is generally associated with the original Nautilus equipment from the 1970s and its founder, Arthur Jones. The basic principles of high-intensity training are that workouts are brief, infrequent, and of really high intensities. The main idea is to do only one very heavy set of one exercise per body part, and to do this set to complete muscular failure. For example, a set of bench press is heavy enough to cause total muscular failure between the 8 to 12 rep range. The repetition speed is also a critical concept of high-intensity training and is performed using a 2-second positive, raising the weight, and a 4-second negative, the lowering the weight. And while I do like using heavy weights and training hard, I'm not a big fan of the one set to failure concept. And I also prefer that the positive portions of reps to be done explosively. So because of this and other reasons I talk about in the article, I'm not a fan of high-intensity training or an offshoot called super slow. I am a fan of high-intensity interval training and metabolic resistance training. These are both excellent options for someone looking to be lean and muscular and with limited time to train. Examples of these include circuit training, supersetting, and Tabatas. So please read the companion article for some sample workouts of these protocols. Thanks again for the question, Jerry. That's it for this segment of Ask Chad.